Hello and welcome to Kelly Legends Media. I want to say thank you to everybody who subscribed this past month, this past 28 days. There's been quite a few of you. For those of you who watch the videos but haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you don't like what's going on with the channel, you could always unsubscribe. But all you have to do is hit that subscribe button down below. Set that notification bell on all so you'll be notified whenever a new video drops or whenever we go live. And I'd really appreciate the subscription. Okay, so as you can tell by the thumbnail, I was asked to call in over the weekend. Okay, I had received calls from a few people saying that so-and-so was trying to get a hold of me, wanted to speak to me, right? And I was like, wow, all right, well, okay. So, I had to set things up to do that. And, once I took care of that, the person that was helping me get that taken care of assured me that, everything was cool, But, of course, I still kind of like had a funny feeling like, man, what could it be? Did I say something on one of my videos? Did I say the wrong thing? Did I do content that wasn't well received? And then I started thinking about the video that I did with Two Scoops and with Turtle. And I was like, wow, I wonder if it could be something with... I just started getting all these thoughts, So I had mentioned in that video, I says, look, man, this goes to show you that people in prison are watching the videos. They know who's who and who's saying what, because they were very well aware of who Dubs was. Well, Two Scoops was aware of who Dubs was. Renegade Media. He named different content creators. From when he got onto the dude from Texas podcast, right? But even before that, a situation had arose where somebody that I know, who says I don't know him, somebody I know had did some bullshit ass video, and he was asked to take it down. Not only that, but he also used pictures of my homies, and my homies didn't appreciate that either, and that he was asked to take it down. So I know people sometimes ask for videos to be taken down when they deem them offensive or disrespectful. I was asked to take a rapper's video down, one of my videos that I did on a rapper, and he came at me straight, and he's like, hey homie, it's not true. If you find some proof of it, or, I wouldn't say anything, but it's just not true. This is just people flapping their gums, And when I really thought about it and went back to where this information came from, that's all it was, And then it died out. Didn't hear about it anymore. But when he called me, I did take that video down and explained to him that if I ever did find anything like that out, that I would definitely do a video, because well, all my subscribers know how I feel about certain people that do certain things. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But anyway, so I know people at times want videos taken down. There was a situation with Renegade Media where he received a letter. He said who he received it from. He put it out there. And it was a serious thing getting that letter, And they asked him to take a video down, And but Duke continues to do what he does. He thinks that, I don't know what he thinks really, man. I'm tired of making videos about this dude and trying to send him subliminals through the internet, I'm sure he's very well aware that people in prison are watching the videos when they can, if they have access, and which most do nowadays, because they have electronics in prison now. You know, they didn't have those before. To me, it's very recent that they're getting them. I paroled in 2005. They didn't have them. I think they started getting them sometime when Dubs paroled. You know, I'm not sure. That was somewhere like 2017 or I don't know. But now I hear that's what they're using nowadays. You know, they got iPads and all that. Well, nevertheless, they are being viewed, you know, somehow, some way. I don't know, but they do have electronics in there now, you know, and they be knowing things. Trust me. You've seen Two Scoops come out, and he talked on quite a few content creators, you know. And a lot of times it's evident where a lot of this information is coming from, you know. I'm going to use Boxer as an example. There's no denying that he's working with the police with these wiretaps that he's always talking about and stuff. You can only gain that kind of information, that kind of stuff from law enforcement, you know, whether it be federal or state or marshals or whatever. Anybody that has that kind of wiretap is from the government. So he's still working for them, and that's why he puts it out there. You know, it's part of their propaganda, and it's part of their whatever they're trying to do, the federal government, you know. So yeah, he's still working for them, you know. I don't think he would deny it, but I know one thing he denies. He denies talking a lot about himself. You know, he'll talk about different members. He'll talk about everything and anything that he could get out of his mouth and comes out of his black heart. You know, but it's funny. He never talks about things like about him. You know, about his dark side. You know, his ugly side. You know. And I know some communities don't think it's ugly doing thing with the same sex or stuff, but it's frowned upon by most men in prison and out of prison. And those that think it's okay end up on the other side, you know. But Boxer has a kind of interesting little past. We might touch on it a little bit. Just for shits and giggles, you know, he likes talking about things and, you know, about himself and his involvement, and he likes talking about other people and stuff. So maybe we'll just share a little bit of his secrets that he thinks are secrets, but they're not. You know, people just don't really talk about it, you know. But we'll see what happens on that. We'll sleep on that, you know, and if you see this, Renee, you could sleep on it too. You know, don't worry. That might never come out. Imagine that. Anyways, Adam 22. Done already. You guys already know the dude's working with law enforcement. There's no doubt. I mean, people got to be numb from the shoulders up not to see that fool was involved with the feds and got all these fools' stuff recorded and asked questions to bring out certain things that got all these guys indicted, you know. So anyways, people aren't caring. People want to be entertained. People want to see this stuff go down, you know. And I guess that's why they watch, and that's why they support these channels, and that's why these three there's more than three of them, but these three that I mentioned, that's why these type of content creators, I should say, do what they do, you know. Just God forbid if they ever get themselves in trouble, you know, be drunk one day and end up running somebody over, you know. Well, they'll probably end up on the other side anyways, you know. So let's put it another way. It'd be a shame if one day they get recognized by somebody who cares about things that they're saying and doing, you know, because everybody knows their faces, and if they don't know their face, you'll recognize the voice, you know. Renee thinks he's slick, but you know he has gray hair now, but anyways, you'll recognize his voice, you know. You can't miss it. He has a distinctive voice nobody else has. Anyways, that's irrelevant. Back to my phone call. So basically, all that punishment I put myself through, thinking about what I did or what I might have done or what I might have said that was insulting and stuff. It turned out to be nothing like that. It was a good conversation. It was a private conversation, of course, except for what I'm sharing with you. And what I'm sharing with you in this video is the fact that people watch these videos, man. People know what you're saying about them and their organizations, all the big organizations, and it's nothing to play with. If you don't know, just know, it's a slippery slope, man, when you're doing that, because it might take 10 years, 20 years. You might be an old man and you get seen one day and found one day. Who knows, maybe like in an empty encampment or something, or some hotel room, or just being old in your house, and a lot of people, they don't forget. You go insulting them and disrespecting and all that. Some people just don't forget, and yeah, that I really learned that from the phone call, was that 2 Scoops made it clear. The dude before even 2 Scoops came around made it clear. Dude that sent letter to Renegade Media made it clear. And the phone call saying that my videos were a trip, just too long, cut them short, Lucky, get to the point, made it clear to me that yeah, people are paying attention, man. So all you guys running your mouth, both all you SNY channels and all you active channels, although you can't be active on social media, there's no activity there. You got to be active in person. But I'm saying, if you claim that you're active or whatever you are, your GP on I'm not gonna say it, because there's no fucking yard here on social media, but if you claim to be good and with the business and never gone to the other side, always held your mud, you too, you guys too, me too, we're all being watched, scrutinized to some point, and it does matter what we say and what we do. So always keep that in mind, so you don't receive a phone call one day. All right, this is my video for today, man. I hope everybody has a blessed week, and God bless you. God bless your family. Thank you for watching the video. Hope to see you on the next one. And please don't forget to hit that like button. It's very important to content creators. It helps get the video moving through the algorithm. And you guys been on it, man. You guys been real good. All my subscribers, thank you very much. You guys been on it. And I appreciate it. Hope to see you on the next video. Thank you very much.